Hey, there everybody is. Alright, so this week we're going to take care of 3 different recipes for one dish. We got our traditional style black beans that we're going to take care of. We're going to utilize those in 2 different ways. We're going to take care of our red chili sauce. We've also got our enchiladas to assemble. So, let's get to work. Let's get to these black beans. About 2 tablespoons of oil in the bottom of the pan. Got a half of an onion. We're going to dice up. Alright. Got about a half dozen pieces of garlic here. Crank that onto a medium-high heat. Gonna add in 1 teaspoon of thyme and a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Right about 1 tablespoon of salt. 32 ounces of frijoles negra. Now, because our black beans were soaked overnight, they're not going to take as long to cook, but they still are going to need a bunch of good flavor. So I've got about 4 cups of chicken stock. Add in about 4 cups of our water. And we're going to put in 3 chili de árbol and 2 chipotles. We'll let this run for about the next hour. Go ahead and stir about every 15 to 20 minutes. Bring them up to a boil. Drop it down to just a little below medium. You want a good rolling boil going on with these. We're just stirring them to make sure that nothing sticks to the bottom. Okay guys, we're going to start out making our red chili sauce for enchiladas. We have coarse salt, about a half a teaspoon here. I'm only using a half a teaspoon because our chicken stock and our chicken base have a good amount of salt in them already. Got about 24 black peppercorns. We're looking at a half a teaspoon of cumin, a full tablespoon of oregano leaves that we're going to smash up. I've got a tablespoon and a half of all-purpose flour for thickening. I got a full big tablespoon of chicken stock, a small onion halved and quartered, 4 large garlic cloves, and 4 chili de árbol. I've got a heaping tablespoon of tomato paste. I've got 2 cups of chicken stock, and then about 15 red dried hatch chilies. Go ahead and set these guys into some boiling water. Got about 8 full cups of water in here. We're going to need some of that here in the future. Add in your onions, add in your garlics, add in your chili de árbol, black peppercorns, and let's let that steep for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, about 15-20 minutes later, everybody's going to be nice and happy. We've got everybody nice and pliable here. Take a big strainer or tongs, your choice. Right on into our blender. Just going to simply want to take a few cups of your chili liquid. Once you got it nice and mixed there, go ahead and add in your salt, oregano, and your cumin. I'm going to take a small swath of fat here. We're going to make an old school bacon fat roux. Warm your pan up on about medium. I just want to throw something in there that I can test my fat. So once it starts sizzling, then I know it's time for my flour. With your paddle, go ahead and just migrate that puppy around. Want to get the fat nice and incorporated in. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to get a nice nutty golden brown here. Stir it in, incorporate the rest. Get a nice blend to it. Take our whopping dollop of tomato paste. And you've got to cook tomato paste. There is no way that it just comes directly out of a can and tastes any good whatsoever. Cooked our tomato paste for the same reason that we cooked our flour off. It deepens the intensity. It doesn't have that super strong acidic raw tomato paste flavor that's very unappealing. Watch the edges of your pan for heavy boiling, but take your chilies, turn this down to the top tip. Never waste. Take your 2 cups of chicken stock, relid your blender, give her a little shake. All the way up to the roof. Make sure you have the lid on good. And anything that was trapped inside, you can now utilize your entire mix. Look how beautiful and deep and rich this sauce is looking already. We're going to go ahead and lightly stir the tomato paste and the roux until it's fully incorporated and nice and smooth. I'm going to use about half. Take your chicken bouillon. Give her a nice light dusting. This just adds a big flavor punch. Continue to cook down. You want to reduce it until you can fit the last cup of your chicken stock in. Okay. Check these guys out. Got a couple peppers here. They're not going to help us any. So we're going to go ahead and want to remove these. But look at our beautiful black beans. That is dark and rich and absolutely beautiful. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to smash the hell out of them. Let's take a little bit of bacon fat, melt that down. Not a whole bunch. Come on here. Coat your pan heavily. Try to get a couple of them garlic cloves in there also. Take those, make sure that we're not in need of anything. God, those have got some great flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and just very light pinch of salt. Potato masher. Run it around the beans a couple times. We don't have to do anything to our beans but that. Keep it nice and loose, that way you can spread real easily. Look how beautiful those are. Go ahead and get yourself a little bit of vegetable oil in a pan. Heat that up just a touch. We are going to bring out our Nice fresh tortillas. Gonna want right about 20 of these guys. Now in the pan I've got some nice warm oil. Not hot enough to fry anything, but definitely hot enough to loosen these guys up. Want to get them super pliable because the oil's pretty darn warm. We're going to dip them in, get them nice and loose, set them off to the side onto a plate with a little paper towel. Now that you got your tortillas all nice and hot, it's time to put a little sauce in the pan. About 3 good full scoops will do. Go ahead, rotate the pan, make sure it coats all the way to the edges. Do another one for y'all. Nice light smush. Good full layer. And then the real magic. Want to add in just enough cheese that it's all going to melt down in and through. Tuck her under and fold her over. Set her up right next to the neighbor. Well, we've got a beautiful red chili sauce that's going to go in and fill in every single gap. Get a full coating all the way across, all the way down, and then the real magic. This guy here is going to go into an oven for about 25 minutes, or until the top is fully melted and the edges get a touch crispy. We're going to put that in at 350 degrees. Okay, 25 minutes later, everything's out of the oven. We got a beautiful, tender, very hot enchiladas. I'm going to take a little bit of my warm sauce, go across the plate, come in full lengthways. If you've got a flat spatula, it makes it a whole lot easier. You take a few nice drizzles of creme fraiche, Mexican crema, a couple little cilantro leaves, go with a little bit of avocado, and that's right about one sexy plate of enchiladas. Guys, we got beautiful black bean and cheese enchiladas. This I can't wait for. Now, bean and cheese is definitely on my top 5 favorite list. Oh man. I might have to reconsider it a little bit. Give our beans a little bit of lime juice. See how. Oh. Is it the sauce? Is it the beans? Is it a mix? Those beans are packing some flavor. They taste incredible. You gotta try this. Such a simple recipe. Definitely not going vegetarian or vegan. But I'll throw this on the list. Pretty damn exceptional. Creaminess of those refried beans that we put in there just to hold everything in place. Rock star good. Cheese melted down through everything, and that sauce is just rich, devilish happiness. All right. Yeah. I'll eat my dinner here in a little while. You guys feel free to leave a comment, slap a like on it, hit that bell so you know when I got another video coming out. Because as you know, we do our classes on Thursday nights. Have the notifications turned on. I got the hiccups. That's horrible. Yeah. Let's give it another try. Maybe we can get through this. If you don't have the bell turned on, or if some pretty cool stuff. Check out this one here, or maybe this one here. How about hitting the subscribe button if this is your first time through?